What's up, guys? Back with you, nothing but the best. Mike Cruz, episode 7. Solid locks, solid picks, solid predictions. First, I want to start with the show, which I didn't get to do in episode 6. R.I.P. to Stuart Scott, one of the best ESPN anchors there ever will be. He was the greatest. I watched him for years. I just wanted to give that shout out. He said, the show must go on. So what we're going to do is go over how I did in the playoffs so far, and jump into the Final Four: Green Bay, Seattle, Indy, and New England 2015 NFL Conference Championship games. I got a little NBA for you for tomorrow night. So let's get this show on the roll. Went 2-2 in the 2015 NFL Divisional Round. My losses were Denver -7, Indy won at Denver 24-13. Peyton Manning didn't have the best game. He's the best regular season quarterback. He shows to lose in the playoffs. Wound up to find out he had a strained quad throughout the last couple of games. He was just decreasing his play. He wasn't reaching his long passes, wasn't reaching his short passes. Passes were not all over the place. They were very erratic. His interceptions went up. And, there was a lot of chances for Denver to get back into that game. And after the fact, they lost the coach now. We don't know if Peyton Manning is going to come back or not. The other game was New England, won at home versus the Ravens, 35-31. They won the game, but they didn't cover. The spread was 6.5. That was one of the best playoff games this whole playoff so far. The Ravens in New England. That was the losses. My wins were Seattle won 31-17 at home versus Carolina. Seattle was -11. That was a winner. And then Dallas lost 26-21 to Green Bay. Huge controversial call. Dallas was getting 6, so that was a winner. Kim, what do you think? That was a catch?
That was a catch.
And I agree, that was a catch.
We got robbed.
There's three wide receivers out there in the game: Calvin Johnson, Dez Bryant, and Antonio Brown. That would maybe, if that was at the 50-yard line, he would have called it. Security brought it down. Since he's such an athlete, as Dez Bryant is, I saw the ball move. He made 2 NFL moves and put his arm out. Yeah, 3. Put his arm out for the pile on and tried to get the touchdown. That's why the ball moved. And it is what it is. We don't know what would have happened if they would have got the 2-point conversion. We don't know if Green Bay would have came down the field and scored. But all we do know is the refs put it in their hands and didn't give Dallas the chance to even continue to play in that game. So that was a rob. But I did get the win because they were getting 6 points, and it was a 5-point spread. College football first championship playoff game. I took Oregon. That was a big loss. That kid, 12 gauge, Cardell Jones, is a phenomenal quarterback. I got to give a lot to him. They won 42-20. I locked up the under in that 73. That was a lock. I told you guys to take the lock. So overall, so far now at the playoffs, I want to keep my picks and predictions around 60% and higher, and which I am. And I want to keep my locks at 80% and higher. Right now, I'm at 75% with the locks, and I will get better. 3-1 with the wild card round. Carolina beating Arizona 27-10. Seattle last week -11. The under in the Oregon game, and I lost Denver in the divisional round -7. So that's 3-1. So I'm around 60% with picks and predictions, and I am 75% with locks. I'll get it up after this next week. Saturday, I got 2 NBA games for you, both at 8 o'clock. One's a West Coast showdown, one's an East Coast showdown. Atlanta at Chicago. Atlanta -2.5. I'm taking Chicago plus the 2.5 at home. Derrick Rose, let's go Chicago. And then the other 8 o'clock game, Golden State at Houston. Golden State is looking like the best team in the West. Houston's trying to get there with James Harden, Dwight Howard, and the gang. But Steph Curry, the Splash Brothers, and Thompson, I'm taking Golden State plus the 2.5. So Saturday night, got 2 NBA games. I'm taking Chicago at home, plus 2.5. I'm taking Golden State on the road for the West Coast showdown, plus 2.5 Golden State. Then we get into the 2015 NFL Conference Championship games. Sunday at 3 o'clock, Green Bay at Seattle. Nobody is taking Green Bay. Everyone's limit them out. Week 1, September 4th, Green Bay at Seattle. The score was 36-16. It's later in the season now. I don't bet against Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers at 75% with a hurt calf is better than half the quarterbacks in the league. I'm going to take Green Bay plus the 7.5 points and take the over 46 in that game. I think it's going to be closer than people think. And then my lock is New England -6.5 against Indy. I know I took Cincinnati against Indy and luck won. I know I took Denver against Indy and luck won. I'm sorry, luck. I can't bet against Tom Brady, and I won't. I think their defense, they have two awesome D-backs, Revis and Browner, Gronkowski, Edelman, Amendola. I think they're just too hot. Tom Brady, I think it gets to the Super Bowl. I think it's going to be New England and Seattle. But I think that Seattle Green Bay is going to be closer. So I'm taking Green Bay plus a 7.5, and then that game I'm taking over 46. And then the lock is New England minus 6.5, and I'm taking the under 54. So basically that's where I'm at. This season went great. It really did. It's not even over yet. I still got some for you. Next season I'll be doing the same exact thing. I'll be putting all my games out there for you. A lot of people are upset about that in Vegas. I was offered a few jobs. Just put them down. I want to be a one-man show. I'm going to, all next season, excuse me, put out my locks and predictions to show you that I am that good. And when I have my own website and start charging for predictions and for locks, you'll know that you picked the right person, the right handicapper. Me and my girlfriend will be taking a trip out to Vegas to see what it's like out there from Jersey. I'm looking forward to that. I'm getting back to all the emails as soon as possible. Appreciate all my fans. And you know what? I'll see you guys next week. Let's go. I hope you follow my advice. You take my lock, New England, and you follow my picks because everything's going well. So I'll see you guys next week. I'm out.